In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to delete Google Forms from Google Sheet and Unlink. If you have a Google form connected to a Google Sheet, there may come a point when you no longer want responses flowing into that spreadsheet. In this walkthrough, I'll show you how to disconnect the form from the sheet first, and then remove the linked response sheet from the spreadsheet itself. This is a good approach because unlinking first helps make sure the connection is properly removed before you delete anything. Start by opening your Google form and going to the Responses tab. This is where Google Forms stores and manages all submitted answers, and it's also where you can access the spreadsheet tied to the form. Once you're in the Responses section, click View in Sheets. This opens the Google Sheet that is currently connected to your form responses. If responses have been collected, this is the sheet where those entries are being stored automatically. Now that you're inside the spreadsheet, look at the bottom of the screen where the sheet tabs appear. Find the tab connected to the form responses and click the small arrow icon on that tab. This opens a menu with additional options for managing that sheet. From that menu, click Unlink Form. A confirmation prompt will appear, and here you'll click Unlink to confirm. This step breaks the connection between the Google form and the spreadsheet, so future responses will no longer be tied to this sheet. If you're doing this intentionally, it's a good idea to pause for a second and make sure you no longer need that live connection. After the form has been unlinked, go back to the bottom of the spreadsheet and click the arrow on the Sheet tab again. Since the form is no longer connected, you can now remove the response sheet itself. In the menu, click Delete. A confirmation box will appear asking if you're sure. Click OK to finalize the deletion. At this point, the Response Sheet tab is removed from the spreadsheet, and the form is no longer linked to it. One quick tip before you do this in your own file. Deleting the sheet removes that tab from the spreadsheet, so make sure you've already saved or reviewed any response data you still need. Unlinking and deleting are useful when you want to clean up old form connections or stop using a response sheet altogether. And that's it. You've successfully unlinked your Google form from its Google Sheet and deleted the associated Sheet tab.